personal case, but okay, so I gotta make sure about something before I ask the actual question. Are we allowed to cook fish in the dairy pots, dairy pans?
Okay, so if you say allowed, so Sephardim I think would not do it, but Ashkenazim would do it.
Okay, that would be a problem because I'm following the Ashkenazi minhag. But let's say
No, Ashkenazi would do it. I mean, there is no problem. Ashkenazi would eat meat, fish with dairy. There is no problem. Sephardim would not eat fish with dairy. So in this case, Ashkenazi custom is more lenient, I guess. I'm not sure if lenient or they're stringent. I'm not sure, but that's the difference. Okay.
So let's say how mandatory it is to eat meat during Shabbos. Like, can a person just celebrate Shabbos just with fish, for example?
Okay, so if a person does not like meat, and we have this lady, right, the one that you used to come to our house like a long time ago, and she was getting closer. She was on vegetarian side for wrong reasons, but then she started to eat a little chicken. Then she like. And she was not married at the time, and then we told her like this vegetarian, since you start vegetarian for a wrong reason because you're trying to be too merciful to the animals, so now you have to do teshuvah, and teshuvah is to davka eat meat on Shabbos. So, but some people they have this medical condition, they cannot eat meat, they cannot tolerate meat. So for them, of course, there is no obligation. So the only requirement to eat meat, because person enjoys meat, and it's like especially in olden days. In olden days, it's like most of the people, if they would eat meat, it's only on Shabbos or holiday. That's it. That's how people knew that it's holiday. It is holiday or Shabbos because they eat meat. Otherwise, they don't eat meat. Today, many people, I heard the report some time ago, like they eat like many people eat. Two meals a day with meat, which is crazy. So people, for sure, every day most of the people eat meat at least once a day. That's not normal. It's a lot compared to the olden days. Understand? So, but if a person does not like meat, he cannot afford it. So there is no, for example, right? There is no meat available. So okay, so you're not obligated then. So the only obligation is why, for example, is the holiday is coming, and it says our sages knew the psyche of the person. And they say, what is the bring joy to a man? Meat and wine, red meat and wine. So men are very simple. Women are more sophisticated. They need dresses. They need some decoration. They need flowers. Men are very simple. Give them little wine and little meat and steak. That's it. He is on seventh heaven. That's it. Right. So that's to bring person into the spirit of joy. That's what man needs. Okay, some spiritual, of course, you learn Torah, but also physical. You drink little, eat meat. Okay, what else?
Rabbi. No, because I was thinking. I mean, in my personal case, I don't eat like much meat. Like I don't love it.
Mm-hmm.
I only eat meat when I get like food delivered home from the kosher deli. Like I will get like, I don't know, perhaps like a hamburger. Neither I eat like chicken either. Like there's many reasons to it, but the main one is that I'm not quite sure how is the meat that you can buy here raw. So, and the second reason is because I don't love it. So I eat like mainly fish. But I eat like every day. It's like fish, mostly salmon, and of course kosher fish. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, if I was Ashkenazim and I would not eat like much meat, and the times that I would eat meat, it would be just straight from the box, from the delivery. So hypothetically speaking, if I would just cook dairy and fish at home, would I be allowed to only have like one type of kitchenware for everything, like
Yes.
no separation or nothing?
Yes. That's it.
Because in my mind, that sounds a little, I don't know, a little bit like mediocre. But like given the scenario, like the person doesn't eat much meat, and yeah, that was kind of my doubt.
We had a friend many years ago. So he was not into halacha too much, right? But he was into spirituality. Whatever it means, spirituality, right? So he said, I don't care about this meat part. So I'm going to have, as you said, dairy kitchen in Parev kitchen. I'm not sure. I think he did not eat dairy. Maybe yes, maybe I don't want to say. I don't remember. He had Parev kitchen, and he lived in a private house. So he had a little backyard. And he had grill, so he said, if I want to eat meat, so I'm going to eat with a plastic forks, spoons, and with paper plates, and that's it. So on a grill, that's it. From the store, marinade, no marinade, just put it on a grill, put some barbecue sauce, and that's it. Okay, that's what he was doing to simplify. Okay, so he was a single guy. That's whatever you want. So if a person does not violate the halacha, that's the main point. But it should be so. This like stringency should not be in expense of enjoyment. So if a person enjoy, but he does not want to learn halacha, so like I know, and this guy was very stubborn. Unfortunately, he did not want to learn the laws of the blessing. So I say shechako. I say, but it's not proper blessing to say. It's too complicated. So I would say shechako, and that's it. He was very stubborn, Baruch Hashem, but he had many self-help books and how to be spiritual. Okay, that's only part of Judaism, to be spiritual, but you have to be practical. You have to lead life. It's not only dancing on a street. So he always went to Uman for Rosh Hashanah, and we have several clips are coming. What do you think about going to Uman for Rosh Hashanah? Forget about the war part. There is a bigger issue than that. Okay. So what else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
Yes, Kabbalah mentioned something like vital, like critical within this whole issue is that sometimes when the guy is single, it's really hard to keep the kashrut amash 100%. Help of a wife is very, very important in this thing. So I was, thinking about this. Like, it would be kind of helpful. For example, in my case, if I would do that, because I don't have a wife, and sometimes I got to do things and I got to work, so it will be kind of practical, at least for me. Not with intent of avoiding the loss of kashrut or the blessings or anything like that, but I think it depends on the person, right?
So I would say, so even we suggested to this friend of mine, unfortunately he passed away very, very young, unfortunately, right? So we suggested just get yourself like electric stove, like tiny, on a countertop, and you can warm up all of the meat and eat it from use this aluminum container, this disposable, and that's it. So you don't have to go crazy, go outside. Of course, because of this going outside, he was limited himself. I mean, in the middle of the winter, in the middle of the rain, you're not going to go outside and try to make a fire. So, but some people wanted things their way. But it should not be like, if you don't feel that you're missing out something, there is no problem. So pizza, of course, he would buy pizza. For example, pizza comes in a box. They would eat from paper plate, throw the paper plates, and that's it. So kitchen is still kosher. There is no problem. So paper plates, this disposable. What was it? The forks and knives actually works very well. Especially when a person is single, you buy pack, you're going to use it for a year, 6 months. So it's very pays off.